Good morning guys, welcome to a new vlog. Now I'm recharged with coffee so I can talk properly. We woke up super early to be able to enjoy the beautiful sunset on the farmland. So the coffee was definitely needed, but it's super worth it because it's extremely beautiful here at early morning. Later on today we also want to give you a little story time about something that I know so many of you are asking and curious about. But first we are going to go to a different area of these mountains, somewhere over there, because Dodong, the caretaker of this place, who you could see before in the family farmland tour vlogs, recommended it, that there's a super pretty view somewhere in the area, so we want to check it out before it gets too hot, so that will come first.
Our tour guide.
Yes, the tour guide in the mountain. We are going somewhere pretty and we wanted to ride there on the back of that, but he said that the mountain is going to be extremely steep and it wouldn't be possible if we rode on it, so
We are too heavy.
yeah, he said we are heavy. We will test our adventure scooter Aerox if it will be able to go through the steep mountain. He's so fast, follow him. Parking spot. Yeah, this is like a kamote plantation. Oh yeah, that's going so high. Oh, the view is so pretty. I need to take photos. It's a bit bright from the sun, but oh wow. Oh yes, and there's the signal provider. At the farmland itself, there's no signal, so internet can't be used. So people in that area have to come to this spot to be able to use like social media or internet at all.
Kung wala pang ganyan sa Tano, ang matao dito lahat, parang pista dito, daming mga motor.
Ah, dito na.
Oh, dito, ito. Doon sa hindi na ka magpunta dito, doon na ka sa baba.
Wow. Pixel, how's the view? It's so pretty. She's actually looking at it. So that's a good spot for using Facebook.
He said they used to, like the young people in the village used to come here and they will gather around this area and just hang out to use internet.
That's kind of fun though, like instead of going to like a city cafe, just you can gather in the pretty green fields and have a beautiful view while using the internet.
You can even pull out kamote while at it.
Yes, you can even harvest kamote. Sounds fun to me. There are more kamote fields there.
So he said people will harvest it, put it in a sack, carry it on their back and then hike the whole way around the mountain and then come back again for another sack.
Guys, imagine how proud we are of ourselves to complete a hike, and then locals here are just doing hikes with a huge sack of kamote.
Yeah,
on like regular basis.
Multiple times.
Yes. Wow, they must be a lot more fit than me. Some of these mountains are even so extremely steep, so even just harvesting the kamote and standing straight will be a challenge. The view, guys, though, so beautiful. This is why I keep repeating myself always, how many beautiful landscapes the Philippines has, and so many of them are just so out of sight and only like locals will know about them, like this beautiful view. So I feel so thankful that I get to see these. We stopped by to actually buy some kamote in the village. There's a lot, but we can't eat so much, so only gonna take like a kilo or two.
Video ka na eh.
That's so much. And now we are walking to another side of the farmland. It's just a bit difficult to get there, especially, look guys, so many trees are fallen from the typhoon, but there's a part of the farmland that was not in use for so many years, so it was extremely overgrown. It's kind of like on the side of the mountain, and lately they started to clean it up and we want to finally start using it, planting like trees on it. So we are going there now to check it out. How's the progress?
Pixel.
Pixel, we arrived.
Here it is. Now there's less tree.
Oh yes. Oh, those trees are so broken, but overall this is an improvement. So here guys, maybe I have photos how it looked like before, but this was not even possible to go through at all. It was just extremely tall, like everything. Let's go down to the river. I can already hear it. The secret entrance to the land. We already have some small fruit trees, but good thing they didn't get planted yet because the typhoon would have taken them for sure.
This is also the end of the land park. That's why there's
Yeah. Yeah, this is guys where the farmland ends. On one side, so many fallen banana trees, poor them. So as you can see guys, the land is super like steep. It's on the side of the mountain, but on the bottom it's right next to the river and it's more straight. So that would be like the good like campsite spot.
This will be a good campsite.
This one, yes, we could set up a tent here.
Yes.
We should actually do that sometimes.
First we need a tent.
Yes. After we have a tent, we should actually come here. That would be so peaceful and relaxing. A Calabao was definitely here, following the trucks. What did you smell?
Carabao.
Wow. Good talk. There guys, we have a pretty background and a peaceful environment to give you a little story time, because we get so many questions. A lot of you are of course curious about our story, our relationship, and we talked about it a little bit here and there, but we never gave you like the full story. So of course the main thing that so many of you guys are asking is how we met in the first place.
We met online, and then at first we were in a long distance relationship for a while.
Yeah, for like how long?
Around a year.
A year or like 1.5 years, something like that.
Yes.
Yeah, because during those times I was still going to university, and even though we were already in a relationship, of course I wanted to finish school first, so that was a little bit of a setback.
We were younger.
Yeah, we were so young. So we were just video calling like a lot, like all the time.
Yeah, every day.
Yes, every day. First we were like thinking how to have our first meeting. Of course we were discussing if Jonathan would visit me in Hungary or I would visit him in the Philippines, but
it was very hard to get a visa to Hungary. I started fixing my papers, but they are asking things that like proof that we know each other, like pictures.
Yeah, so
that we don't have. So
like basically for a couple who never met in person before, it's impossible.
Yeah,
You won't, if you are from Philippines or other nearby countries, you won't get a Schengen visa saying that you're visiting someone that you never met. They are just not going to give it to you.
Especially if you're traveling alone, they will
Yes.
be suspicious. Why are you going there if it's not for tourism?
Yeah, yeah. We soon found out that Jonathan visiting me in Hungary is not an option.
That time we started saving money so we could meet up.
Yes.
And then after we just decided it's easier for you because you don't even need a visa to
Yeah,
go here.
for me it was very easy to come to the Philippines, and also I really wanted to go abroad. So basically I just really wanted to experience life abroad, so I was actually very excited to go to the Philippines. So right after I finished university, I was all ready to fly to the Philippines, and that time unfortunately taking videos was not really a thing, so we don't have a video of our first meeting, but we have picture.
Yeah, that's all.
Yeah, we have a picture in Manila, and we were so young and cute.
Not anymore.
We are still young and cute. So yeah, that was our first meeting, and then basically when I came here we already started our life together, because prior to this we were already in a relationship for 1.5 years, like I said, and it was like just so normal. Like even though it was our first time meeting, we already like knew each other so much.
We already know each other well before we met.
Yes, some people are like not a believer in long distance relationship, but that's not our experience.
We made it work.
Yes.
we find ways. Like video.
Behind ways commercial. I hope that I can also serve you like as a positive encouragement, because I know so many of others are in like long distance relationship and figuring out a way how to meet, and yeah, it's definitely possible because it worked pretty well for us.
Yeah, so if you're in a long distance relationship, then just commit to it and then maybe save up money, buy a ticket, and then
Just do it.
just do it. Just do it, Nike.
Please BDO and Nike sponsor us.
We find ways and just do
Just
it.
do it. Smart tips from Susie and Jonathan, you're welcome. After everything was amazing, of course, but we had to still find a way to go to Hungary, at least for a visit, so Jonathan can also meet my parents, my family, my friends, and just, I think in like an, how do you call it, an interracial relationship?
Yes.
In an interracial relationship, I think it's important to see like the home place and the culture of the other person,
Yeah.
because of course there are like differences in how we grew up. So yeah, it was important for us that Jonathan can also visit Hungary.
Too bad we were not vlogging.
Yes, too bad, guys. It was so much fun. I wish we already did vlogging, but
We didn't.
we didn't. Next time we are going to Hungary, we are vlogging like everything.
It was so hard to get that visa.
Guys,
They
it's
were
a nightmare.
they were asking like pictures together,
Yeah, so-
like chat logs.
Yeah, like it's actually, guys, like it's so like awkward, like embarrassing to get a visa.
And it was in Manila. It
Yeah,
was
in
like
Manila.
like in Makati.
We went back to Manila so many times, guys, like if you could imagine.
Yes, like we came there with all of the documents that they required. After that, they asked us to come back again for an interview. And then after the interview, like, why are you going there?
Yeah, by the way, why are you going?
Like, oh, you're going with your girlfriend, then come back and bring proof that we live together, like certificate.
Yeah, like literally a lawyer certificate that we are living in the same house.
And everything else, like
Like personal.
yeah, like pictures together, like the first conversation we had.
It's not even just the first conversation. Remember, we had to like they're like, oh, you were in a long distance relationship, then you keep in touch like online. Okay, then give us an example of conversation from every single month of your long distance relationship.
Yeah, I printed a whole book.
Yes. The memories come back. It was so stressful.
It was, we went to Manila like, I don't know.
So many times.
So many.
Like we needed to screenshot the time when we set it on Facebook that we are on a relationship.
Yes, I don't even use much social media. Like, I don't really like it so much. That's why at first I also don't want to be in the vlog.
Yes, another thing, guys, that you've been wondering even before I was vlogging here in the Philippines, and now when I came back, like why Jonathan was not in the vlogs, and like more of a private person.
Yes, and also there's some people didn't even see me or know anything about me, and they are already commenting like negative stuff. So that's why I don't want to be on the vlog. There's even a rumor that I'm a
politician.
like I'm an old politician. I can't show myself.
Yeah, because first when I started YouTube back in 2016, 17, something like that.
When we went to watch the Disney on
Disney on Ice was my first, like very awkward. Don't watch it.
Don't watch it, but here's the link.
I started vlogging as a hobby, like only a hobby. I was just making videos for fun. So yeah, that's why Jonathan was not in it, because like what the reasons we told you. But so many of you guys are so like nice and giving us a lot of positive comments, and like just super nice. There will be of course always a few like negative assumptions and like just haters in general. It's impossible to avoid that when you are online, but most of you guys are so sweet. So
yeah, I like reading the comments. There's a lot of nice comments.
yes,
You can count the negative comments in your finger.
yes. Just a
Like-
few. So back to the timeline, we got a little bit off track. We went to Hungary after fixing this extremely difficult to get visa, and then it was just a lot of fun. You could meet my parents
Yes.
and
And your dogs.
and my dogs. And we also spent time like at my home place, just hanging out with my family, and then we also traveled a little bit around Hungary, but you have a lot more to see.
We should do that again sometime.
Yes, definitely.
So how long were you been living here before you went back to Hungary?
I think like more than 4 years, around that. After we've been living here together, I went back to Hungary, which was just supposed to be temporary because no one knew that lockdowns are going to be a thing. So we were like, I'm just gonna go to Hungary a little bit, and then like anytime I can come back. It's
Yes.
not a big deal. Like I literally just after 2 weeks, if I feel like that I want to come back already, then I will just buy a plane ticket and come back. But
I
COVID.
think it was 2 years.
it was another chapter in our relationship, in long distance relationship, but we already did it before, so
That's why you stopped vlogging also.
Yeah.
When you were in Hungary.
it was not the best like part of my life. It was just difficult to be separated, and yeah, that was the time when I realized that like I really don't want to live in Hungary. We were always like discussing like will we stay here forever, or maybe we will try life in Hungary. But me being stuck in Hungary and doing the typical Hungarian life there, that's what made me realize that I definitely do not want to live in Hungary. Like that's just not the type of lifestyle that would suit us. And yeah, I just wanted to come back to the Philippines desperately, also for Jonathan and also for the country. So basically this is the timeline of our story and our relationship. And when I came back to the Philippines in March this year, that's when I restarted this YouTube channel. So after that you can just follow everything that happened in our life, including our wedding. So yeah, this is our story, and yeah, we really just want to like thank you all the support and all the subscribers and just really all the nice comments. We really appreciate it, and we will keep going and making more vlogs for sure.
Yes, I'm reading all the comments.
Me too. And also trying to answer every one of you guys. But luckily there are so many of you, so sometimes it takes some time to get back to all of you, but working on it. Good job. Excel was, by the way, supporting us the whole way.
Yeah, she's just sitting here.
You're a good dog.
Pixel, what do you think about this?
Also part of the story, we got Pixel right after I moved to the Philippines, like some months after.
Yes.
After we first met, so she's been our baby ever since. She said, are you done? Let's play. So yeah, that's our story, guys. We are super happy that we could share it with you. Thank you so much for listening to it, and we would like to thank you again so much for all the support. But this has to be the end of this vlog because we were talking so much that it's been getting really long. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. We hope you liked it. If you did, then please subscribe, and we will see you next time in the next vlog. Bye!